Hello and welcome back to Age of Wonders 4. As the stream title suggests, I'm going to be going for the story realm this time around. As an ascended champion, build a new home for your wandering tribe in the Valley of Wonders. Sadly, it does seem that you can only select fixed ones this time. You can't select just anyone. I did mess around a bit with the character creator, but... Here. It's kind of neat how this game does actually allow you to not just customize the leader, but also the generic units. Alfred, Elderstone. Destined the first elves. Sure, we'll go with the elves here. Rise of the Goateer.
It was the time when the raw forces of magic returned to Athla. The seal that had protected the world was shattered. The cosmic currents thereby unleashed shaped the land, changing what was, whilst returning what once may have been. In the wake of this new genesis, the great empires of the Third Age fell into decline, bringing on an era of re-exploration and expansion. Alas, the time for peaceful discovery was brief, for the ancient wizards of the Second Age broke free from their eldritch prisons in the depths of the astral sea. Their strength regained, they set out to rule over the surviving peoples as God Kings, or Godir. There was little divine about them. Yaka, Nimue, Carissa, a pantheon of pretender gods. They were scarred, corrupted, haunted by millennia of torment, and ready to unleash their newfound powers against whoever dared stand in their way. Yet the wizard kings were not unchallenged. Mortal champions rose to the defense of their people, rebuilding their realms and learning to channel the currents of magic. This is the story of one such champion. While traveling through the Valley of Wonders in search of a new home, tragedy befell her tribe, its elder slain by a magical being. After inheriting both the elder's throne and their powerful tome of magic, the young champion had to rise up and protect her people from the dangers that awaited.
My understanding is the campaign is a little sparse on story this time around, instead focusing much more heavily on the roleplay aspects, which does explain why there's so many things there before. New ruler emerges. Explore your surroundings, expand your domain. Prepare to face your rivals, become the new master. Your choices will shape it. I see. A new dawn. Long have the first elves wandered as exiles, O wild guardian. By leading this valley, you've returned them their hope. The proud city of Solaria represents a new beginning for your people. They are eager to stride beyond the city gates and claim the surrounding lands their own. Expand your domain, hunt down the creatures near to gain new population for your first farm. I did mess around with the custom creator a bit, but it didn't let me select this one. I think it's because this story explicitly requires a champion that rose from the mortal ranks. You do choose a backstory for your character, but it's a little impossible battle. Oh, what's this? Meeting the Separatists. Parted ways, the first elves loyal to him as your tribes entered. So we speak again, he says with a stern voice. Remember, we of Oracle seek no quarrel. It was magic that caused the loss of our homeland, magic that killed the elder of our tribe. When we took up the Elder's tome, you ask for doom. We keep our distance. Evading all magic will keep us safe. No one else is competing for Oracle's favor, so it's whatever, I guess.
Hmm.
Alright, what am I going to research? Summon a wild animal, wild speaker. Blessing. Should be good. Build a farm. Guess here. That production, right. Unmod income might be nice. Storehouse, ooh, vendor. Probably should go with that first. And units. I should probably build units rather regularly. These are basic units, but I kind of need everything I can get right now. It's nice that I don't have to choose between building units or building materials, but that does also mean they'll take longer as a result. Which is fine, it's gotta be a trade-off after all. Following up with a long debate, one of the Sun Priests approaches you, eager to speak. You know, my wild guardian, not all of us First Elves have the wisdom to follow your lead into Solaria. Some became fearful of the magic the Elder passed on to you, our wild guardian. They stayed with Tovil's Ole, found Oracle on their own. Will you seek an ally? We shall secure loyalty with a sword. History bonus. Low risk. Manual combat it'll be then. Well, it's a shame the story is a bit more sparse. The good news is, as a result, the
This is a shield unit, a frontline melee fighter.
I never used one of those in the last fight. Interesting. Yeah, pretty much all the healing is temporary hit points. I'm sure there's a specific tactical reason for that.
Hmm.
River Troll. Oh my. That's a tier 3 unit. Mist grazed. Well, that's not very helpful.
Huh?
There we are. There we are. Leader killed it, which means victory. You have tamed the land around Slur and invoked the spirit of optimism and adventure. They're staging a play that retells the story of how they fled from safety, from the death of the Elder to an inherited tome. Schism of toil. Eventually, the founding, the Valley of Wonders. The play will your honor will conclude the promise of the future. How do you wish for it to end? Ooh, greater research. That sounds useful for this particular what I'm doing. Okay, should be fine. Just research seafaring in order to do this. It's a shame the stories. Seems there's a good bit of It does implement the character you choose here, but it's neat that you can do the campaign with a custom character as long as their backstory fits the what you're doing. I guess. Hunters from beyond. For a brief while, your people found respite, but now panic shouts out start to echo in the streets. Doom is upon us, monsters from beyond. Your scouts avoid shortly after the uproar. Creatures from the astral sea have been spotted. The fear of first elves quickly leads to doubt. Was Tawville right? Have your magic powers attracted creatures? Protect your people and restore faith, you must seek out the astral sea monsters. They'll find the first elves are no easy prey. Oh boy, astral siphoner. Ethereal. Speak to lightning, but it's immune to most statuses, apparently. Well, I guess we need to combine the armies sooner rather than later, then. I can fight those all later. We need to take care of that thing soon. It looks like there's no time limit on it, which is good. Artesian workshop. Forester. Yeah. That should also boost this. Storehouse and library. Yeah, that's fine. Institute, I'll definitely need to get something else here, then. Warding Blessing is complete. Select new research. Tranted Crow on Scouts. Should allow better vision here. Wayfinder enchantment. Good for scouting, that's for sure. Active cooperation, alrighty. New Empire development skill available. Basic seafaring. Full. Integration, sounds good to me. I definitely want these sooner rather than later. As you approach the creatures, the horrific nature is truly revealed. Haunting eyes gaze from disturbingly flowing limbs, and eerie quiet surrounds the monsters while the air around them cackles. It's clear the astral siphoner is striking fear into the hearts of your soldiers. Fear not, these creatures must die, discouraged. By the troops of the grandeur and bravery of their forefathers. Magically charged. Shield of light. Alright, here we are. Light Seeker. Well, Elven Archers, I'm pretty sure are going to be about what you'd expect, so we'll go with that. Mark as prey. No line of sight. Okay, good. Its combat power is going down as its health does. Alright, we'll see how this goes then. That's a big flanking. Flanked. And make sure the leader finishes off for a level up. Turn. That's one unit lost, darn it. Whatever. Here we are. The breach of the mana node hums like an arcane echo. The astral invader has been repelled, leaving the haunting impression of dangers lurking beyond. Yet you can't shake the feeling you've simply glimpsed something grand, a window opening up between worlds, inspired by the moment you feel empowered, capable of conjuring an object from the astral sea yourself. Receive knowledge, a magical artifact. Let's gain a hero item then, shall we? Oh, I leveled up. Since I'm going for a magic build, it might be good to support others. Ooh, and the lightning ball allows a mount, I forgot. When awaken. Experienced leader. Getting this early might be quite a boon, although... Store. That is a good one, actually. Pack leader. All this unit's other cavalry and ammo. Now, I do like to keep my here, although I could also go with Lightning Evoker to be more offensive or supportive. Let's see here. Magical Bolts. Let's see if making my units stronger helps out. Ring of Concealment. Universal Camouflage. This unit cannot be seen on the world map. Like new research. Makes the target race bestial connect to animals. Charger, they are granted. When adjacent to an animal or cavalry unit, they get boosts. Guess that's alright. I should probably make more mounted units in general. Vacation. Might be good to get that early since there's an infestation still. Sundrin's Call. Ooh, Sundrin was the protagonist of the last game, so who's this? Ever since you've arrived in the Valley of Wonders, lucid visions have appeared in your mind. Salutations, I'm Sundrin of House Eniok. My people have guarded the valley throughout the ages. For better or for worse, its fate is connected to our own. We've been watching you for some time. Other powerful Godir have noticed your arrival as well. Your essence emanates conflict, but also great potential. Listen to what I have to say. First elves may avoid meeting your end here. The pyromancer Yaka has broken free and returned. Ah, you have not met this ruler yet. Yaka is a character that's actually been through the series. In the first game, he was the patron deity of the Azracs, but as mentioned, they were eventually replaced with the Tigrans. So lore came, the Azracs were defeated, were all wiped out, and so Yaka showed that he actually wasn't just some deity they blame for their firepower. Not a god, but a very powerful wizard, and so he decided to father the Tigrans, however you pronounce it, the cat race, for whatever reason. Harder story path. Easy story path. Pyromancer's return. His gaze set. He's building up his infernal strength, will not tolerate competition, especially from a fledgling mage. You must embrace the spark of magic that's awoken inside you. Seek out the power of the Tower of Destinies before Yaka does. If you don't prepare, he'll burn your settlements to the ground. Huh, hard story path. My gratitude. Alright, so the quest is to reach the Tower of Destinies? Oh, that's easy. Oh yeah, I should probably make another Light Seeker here. One more units of this type. Ooh, right. I should probably make a mine, since this is possible now. Boosting a city resource reduces its cost. They automatically apply and the conditions are met. Okay, so it only reduces the cost to build them, but only once. But that can still be quite useful in for a number of reasons. Probably should have gone there, but it's too late now. Well, I probably have time. Not too much, but enough. Farms grant additional food. Probably best that I increase my farms so I get the all that done. Your troop hatchlings engage the dread spider, but they cower in fear and rather than put up a fight. Most try to hide. You let them go. I don't want to go through territory that's not mine. That will negatively affect relations. Oh, there's a small monster den there. I really should take care of that before doing anything else, simply because it's just going to harass me at non-stop. Alright, we'll go this way and head on over. Or turn... No, I should probably just deal with this here. Select new research. Dormant enchantment. Grants non-high units. Boost a library. The artesian workshop is probably best started, in spite of the fact it's... Guardian tree. The scripture describes how the first elves visited all worlds, see them with life. This magnificent tree stands a testament to that age. It's said the souls of these first ones still reside within it, sometimes manifesting as entwined, eternally bound to protect its growth. I... I can go back. Oh, I wonder if, since I officially now met Sundrin, does this mean I can now play as her? Because I didn't see her in the list. That's rather neat, actually. Oh. Those guys are protecting, and they have water concealment. Guess I can try and go there and see if anything's there. Act of loyalty. Good news. Proceed. Alright, looks like they're not mad at me because we have a high enough friendship. That's good. I'll consider you my friend. Together we shall prosper. I guess if Sundrin's here, then yeah, we should see Julia and possibly Meondor if we're lucky. Meondor wasn't in the last game, but he was discussed as an important character to the lore, so I guess we'll see how that goes. Orders required. Is there anything protecting this? No, there's not. Well, okay then. Ooh, it can annex a new province. Quarry. Boosted. Boosted and boosted. Here we are. Additional casting points. A whispering stone. Let's grab this just so that once we run into another city-state, we can immediately begin becoming friends. I definitely want to start a city around here, because that guardian tree I want, but again, we have to secure this Tower of Destinies. Let's see here. This crumbled spire was once a mighty archmage's seat of power. It's constructed in the style favored by wizards of the Circle of Evermore. Oh yeah, they did use that exact plot point from Tolkien. I'm not too bothered by it, but I can also see why later games tried to move away from being the... I mean, obviously they're not hiding that they're a Tolkien-inspired universe. I mean, halflings, elves that live from the world of Evermore, stuff like that. That's pretty much there, but some plot points in the first game, if we're blunt, they were pretty much directly lifted from the from Tolkien's work. So they decided to mess around with things. And I do like the creativity they got in here. I mean, even in this game, I can't think of very many games where mole people or toad people are playable. Like, the Breath of Fire games are the only ones that come to mind where that's possible. While some powerful force seems to have destroyed the tower and long since vanquished its owner, dangerously arcane enemies will still seep in. So, oh my. Impossible battle. Suppose I'd best just explore some then. Artesian workshop should make my life a bit easier here then. Deep sleep. The infestation will become active in quite a while, actually. Bountiful half. And the ancient wonder. Explore. The province has already been claimed. Capturing it causes other rulers to gain a grievance. Alright, as you enter the Tower of Destinies, a grand hall with ornate columns at its center opens before you. The relief worked in the columns each tell a story of rising people receiving gifts from mysterious Godir. Some learned to endure fire, others grew wings or started to siphon life from enemies. Hear a muffled message, only the worthy ascend. The depicted races seem ancient and forgotten, but your troops shudder as shrouded figures start to emerge from the dark hall. Cast a lesser ward to protect your troops. It gives me an advantage, so it sounds good to me. I imagine this isn't going to be too rough, since it's basically the tutorial. Yeah, pretty much all elementals. And of course, more tier 3 enemies. Because why wouldn't they toss tier 3 enemies this early? That just wouldn't make sense, right? Alright, let's see how this goes then. Spirit weakness. Ooh, that's really good for me. Strengthened. Now let's put them all in defense mode then. Oh dear, he teleported in. Frozen. Oh no, Frozen is a pretty dangerous status effect in all the games. Not only can you not move, but you're more likely to take more damage if I remember right. Let's see if it lets me scan it to see just how it differs. Burning is just another dot. Cannot move or attack. Distracted. No line of sight. Okay, that's all of them. Let's see if this works then. Scouts don't like to get hit too much, but... Okay, yeah, they're focusing on my leader, who is a bit more durable than them, so... Okay, good, the frozen wore off. There we are. Our independents are moving. Iron Golem Assistant. Magic Blast. There we are, quick stab. Yeah, that might die there, but... Yeah, unfortunate. And there we are. Leader took them all out. Victory. The Guardians of the Tower have been dispersed, leaving its secrets ripe for the taking. The Flowrock altar, you'll find a single tome book. It's binding old and imposing like a testament of time. Whether the mysterious Godir shown in the column left it here, or some preserver of its legacy, remains uncertain. Upon touching the book, you hear the same echoing voice. Which path do you intend to lead the first elves on? Granted angel eyes, which cast alter abilities and appearance of your race. Guy is chosen. Gain celestial unit, flying movement, faithful, reducing upkeep. Astral attunement. Does the target reach the astral sea? Arcane enlightenment. While your mind is still going over the happenings, you're once more approached by Sundrin. Mind-boggling, isn't it? To think all this knowledge has been buried for ages. If only Julia Merlin were here to ponder its meaning. Alas, there's less hope for finding them than for solving this ourselves. You've been gifted, Zethale. Before long, you'll learn what it truly means. Sundrin takes out a monster slayer and hands to you. You're ready to strike Yaka. I'll lend you a battalion of my warriors. Choose what best fits your strategy. Front lines. I should have grabbed that, but whatever. Select new
You have
research.
acquired enough arcane skills to choose a new tome to add to your research list.
Selecting 2 tomes, the current tier unlocks the next tier. Okay, that makes sense. Every tome... Cryomancy. Freezing is quite interesting, that's for sure. Affinity types, starting affinity. Having more affinity increase the rate at which you unlock those. Tome of Warding. Specialize in magic that protects your units from damage against enemy. Phantasm Warrior. Of the Horde. Turn your cheapest units into deadly armies. Asta. Summon regulars. Tome of Pyromancy. Rock. Tome of Zeal. Faith. Souls. Start with some healing spells then.
When faith fuels the embers of one's spirit, it is like a soothing balm upon soul and sinew. It binds wounds, it strengthens limbs, it spreads like the light of a blazing sun from one deserving body to the next. Keep the faith, stoke it, and it shall bolster your believers for all time.
Finished Chaplain already, oh my. Wild Speaker, I guess. Mending Aftermath. We're fools to fear the magic you're wielding, Tovil says. A spell can harm or kill, but can also protect. We need your power to survive this dangerous world and probably call you our guardian. Oracle offers all it has to give. They deserve a feast and honor. Donate treasury will prosper together. A tier 3. Oh my. I need to start a city around here somewhere. Right where I'm right here or next to it seems like a pretty good idea. Lover's Spring. Bonded Vassalage. Vassal City. Pay you receive. This counts as an act of evil. Now there should be a way to vassalize it. Wow, they have a really large... Oh no, they have to go elsewhere. Now let's see. Outpost founding locations. Okay, I'm gonna have to want it here, right here then.
Huh?
Enable auto explore. Focus crystals acquired. Message received. I've been pondering the many allies and enemies seem. I'm glad you seem to be the former.
Huh?
Build an outpost here. Tier 3 unit's gonna be really nice to have, especially since I have the experienced leader trait. Major race links the target of the astral sea. This will apply to all my units then. Oh, interesting. So this doesn't cost anything. It's just a permanent transformation. Interesting. New Empire development skills are now available. I should probably get this so that I can cast more. And yeah, let's make it so I heal faster while I'm in my own domain. Wizard's Bond. Alright, it's a deal. Pleasure to speak with you. Please tell me what you need. Lighthaven, ah. Oh right, she founded the Torchbearers in the last game, or at least for the canonical storyline. Excellent. Got money. Ah, leader has leveled up. Let's see here. Fighting sprint. Twin awaken. No. Restore for some support. Quarry at 2 farms. Tavern, stonemason market. Oops, not the mint. Not yet. Wild speaker is complete, so I can now get a new tome. Staves of mending. Covenant. City stability for each level gains additional resources. Sounds good to me. You're complimented. Diplomatic approach will assure victory. Negotiation succeeded. Also different interactions, but continue. Work camp will start with initial population. Alright, well, at least the whole thing's there. Plus friendly territory. Chaplain, wild speaker. That's a big heal. Three to 6 turns. Vampire development skills available. A new rally has started. Alright, I absolutely do need to head over there and kill it now, then. Covenant. Convent. Why do I keep calling it Covenant? Army heal. Faithful Whispers. Faithful Whispers will make it easier to max out friendship, I guess. It's gonna be active soon. I have to hurry. Two quarry. Mana obelisk. More mana income. The Wizard's Tower. Foundation. No way to make it faster, unfortunately. I require at least one research post for that, which I don't have the ability to make right now. But I can make a convent. However, for now I should definitely get the Wizard Tower going. Found a city of the first elves here. Now I can start getting... Oh, excellent. Tome of Amplification. Enhance your mages' spellcasting with arcane magic. Necromancy. Create undead creatures to collect more souls. Doom Herald. Torment enemies with morale reducing and punish them for low morale. Tome of the Inquisition. Burden of Guilt. Inquisitor. Skirmisher unit. Click Contemned and Stunned. Mass Condemnation. Sure, let's go with this.
The unrighteous shall feel the wrath of our unerring virtue. We shall strike down upon them with devout rage and furious vengeance. Their limbs shall be leaden with the weight of their wickedness, while our own subjects shall be driven by nobility of spirit.
Animal Kingship. Can now be integrated. I should probably wait for it to finish vassalage. Alright, it's about to wake up, so let's hurry. I imagine they give you a very generous amount of time simply because it's early. Halcyon. Okay, then. Of course they ate the Lover's Spring before I could get it. Why wouldn't they? How incredibly frustrating. Don't have time to build a forester. I'll just get the food income going so I can try and get more. Or actually, maybe I do. There we are, yeah. Respond to a hero's offer to join. Recruitment. Unaffiliated. High archery, huh? Seems worth it. No governor set. Okay, that should be good. Diplomatic focus. Each empire loses be relegated to your needs. New research, the knowledge it costs is reduced. Not too bad, but I think none of these are important. We could definitely save and... It's now active. The fire and sand. From within the smoke of burning cloud, a regal figure appears before you. Rejoice, mortal, for you have been deemed worthy of gazing on the aspect of the truly sublime Yaka. You may now surrender people and temples to the fire god in reverential adoration. Watch them burn in retribution. For a foolish mistake, we resist the demand of Yaka. When us scared of fire legions, come. The Inquisitor is created. Tribunal, city structure, tome of the Inquisition. Additional knowledge for population. Support units, summon well. Defensive pact. An evil presence lingers in this land. Nature is seldom good or evil. It is hungry, territorial, and protective of its young. Nests and dens such as these are homes of various beasts of the wild, whose natural ferocity of power may prove more than a match for the sharpest of steel. I'm being attacked. We're gonna go with manual combat for this one then.
This is a battle mage unit,
Hell,
which
magic
excels
cells.
at dealing magical damage and applying status effects. It is vulnerable to melee attacks and should be kept in the back line.
End turn. Alright. There are temporary hit points. Should finish off. There we are. Battle 1. Obscuring Mantle. Obscured. Hard to hit with attacks. Take reward. I see Yakas in that corner of the map. Oh my, I wasn't expecting them to be here already. Interesting. Occupational hazard. As the troops approve the mercenary guard, they raise a white flag. We're hired by a rich merchant to look out for the mana stash, he says. We expect to protect you from roaming scoundrels, not a full-fledged assault. Please accept our surrender and let's go. That's what you get. We're going mercenaries. We have no quarrel with you. How about we change your contract? Serve me. A zealot. Zeal. Wait. Huh. Mana stash. Interesting. I have no idea where my scout unit went. Bathhouse. Might as well get the friendship. Our prison cells. Granary. Definitely need that. Let's see here. What world spells might help out here? Sure, animal kinship's probably going to be good, given, for the record, even though it says beast units will grant you a bonus, these do not count as beasts. Leonine Arcanists. as well. Noble Aegis. Daka's units are indeed moving, so I do need to hurry. The good news is, because my city is right adjacent to this independent one, he's not going to attack it because it's protected. But that still means I can't really wait for too much longer. Burden of guilt. Day 25 dawns. Manual combat. Let's see how this goes. Sprint. Say movement, slippery, elusive, swift. Missed. Darn, missed. Crap, I was hitting my own units there. Oh dear. Mark Prey really does a lot to debuff enemies, wow. Oh crap, lost someone. Alright, have to finish with the hero. Should probably get a more frontline unit, but it's whatever, I suppose. Hour of Destinies is claimed. Transform. Dormant enchantment. New Empire development skills. Order Empire. All units gain experience faster. Career soldiers. Instantly gain allegiance with all free cities. Focus. Still available. Outposts cost 50 gold and take one less turn to build and start Palisade. Alright, why not? Your claimed province has been captured. Sundrin has captured one of your claimed provinces. You now have a grievance. Oh, I see. Because it's directly adjacent to mine, it counts as a grievance. Spell ready. Yaka's just hanging out here by himself. He's got a nice axe, though. Yaka's Fury. Yeah, as you can, to the surprise of no one, he specializes in fire magic, so I'm not too worried. Dormant enchantment. A Whispering Stone has been returned. It can now be integrated. He's not really doing anything, is he? Oh, what's this? Razorback. Will hide. Melee attackers. S. No. Mark as prey. There you go, now everyone got experience. Inquisitor Zeal. Yeah, we really need to get going. Yaka's stronger now. Remnants of the distant past. Come across a large area of overgrown ruins. What has now been largely reclaimed by nature must have once been a thriving city of great civilization. However, a lingering force of bitterness dwells within it. You can sense the spirits here. Begrudge the ancient woe that happened here. The ruins make a formal location for a city and let a burdened past make way for a new future. Requires a hero unit. Can annex a new province. Okay. I need a third farm. Receive a trade proposal.
Huh?
Whatever this is, I should definitely take it out immediately. I doubt it's going to be as amusing as this. During the third game had an expansion that was basically treated as a standalone game. No, it was a second game. The third game had proper expansions. Yeah, yeah. First, Age of Wonders 1, Age of Wonders 2, Age of Wonders Shadow 2, Shadow Magic, and then 3, and then 4. Okay, yeah. Sorry, I had to recap myself real quick here, but yeah. Okay, so long story short, the Shadow Magic expansion, it was pretty good for the record. Heard I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot. But one of the starting missions was actually kind of funny. You could play as some nomads in that game, and basically, if you took too long in the first mission of that particular campaign, the enemy would actually start running out of money, and their troops would start abandoning them. So it's actually kind of funny. Yeah, that you could actually have an easier time if you took it slowly. Now, granted, that was probably intentional. After all, it's the first mission of that particular campaign. It's supposed to be easy.
Huh?
They're not warding blessing. Awaken inner radiance. Okay, there we are. Alright, here we go. Where's Yaka gonna go? He can't use a mount with the battle axe, so he's not quite as mobile as I am. Stick projection. Oh, that was a line attack. I knew he could do that, but I wasn't expecting to be that powerful. Let's kill the cleric unit there. And mark prey. Combat magic is quite nice now that I actually have some. Oh yeah, they resisted that thanks to the, good.
Hmm.
Fair. Warding Blessing. That should give a bit more hit points to mess with. That's a scout unit, so I don't expect it to be that threatening, but...
Hmm.
Finish that off, will ya?
Hmm.
Remove stats.
Hmm.
No, it cannot attack. The attacker will die upon the first strike. Okay, his morale is so low he can't actually do anything. There we go. Alright, we're keeping our frontliners. Alright, he's trying to flee. Victory! The columns of smoke rise as Yaka is taunting you to surrender. There's no victory against the raging storm. The great empires of Alpha could not stop harming your servants, the Shadowborn. Now they crumble for the might of the Shadow. A group of ambitious who formed a cabal in order to claim power within the Pantheon Astral Sea. They believe no power should be hidden from anyone, and are known for their schemes and invasions of realms they deem worthy of domination. Their chaotic tendencies often put them in opposition to the Covenant. We for ourselves may be have used to raise the monuments of glory. After all, kneel before them now. We'll never surrender to an invading fire god. Well spoken. The Sundrin shouts, the fierce glimmer in her eyes. The people of Athlar resourceful, gather greater force than this have failed to claim our world before. Yaka would know, oh, this were his immense ego not shrouding his memory. You're not alone in this. This creatures of the valley are joining our cause. They answer our call. Evoke the wardens. Winter fairy. Ooh. Let your voice echo. All to the spirit's blessed soul. Let's get a winter fairy. That sounds like fun. I'll have to slowly make my way over, I guess.
Hmm.
Sadly, we did lose someone, so I'd probably best clear all this out. Conduit. Now let's see here. Library, Forester. Here we are. Province of Halson. Occupied. The Granary, Library. Worry, definitely gonna need one of those sooner rather than later. Your ruler has leveled. I'm going for a support build for her, so let's see. A coordinated strike when army liege, battle mage, range skirmisher, inflict mark with their range. Inspiring leader. When the army non-hero units have touch. Strength training. All non-hero units gain additional damage. Defense training. Or might as well get some more bulk so that everyone's stronger. Let's see here. Burden of guilt and... Oh, I see. Yeah, I'll use Enchanted Crow Companion to try and get some more vision on my scouts. Ruler Yaka has withdrawn into the void.
Huh?
Inquisitor. 11 turns, that's gonna be a while. Well, no need to rush. Spell ready. Enchant. All scouts now have greater vision. Enhanced vision. You can go ahead and explore. Might as well rebuild the city ruins here. It actually is a pretty good spot. Crawler's Nest. Scry enemy. All enemies provide you with vision. Summon Watcher. Should probably go with the order ones here. Tomb. Revelry.
Faith, fervor, righteous glory. Such things may spread like a holy flame, bringing the light of truth even to the eyes of your enemies. A true beacon of faith shines so brightly that it binds the very wounds of the faithful and instills doubt in the unfaithful, turning them on to the true path, your path.
Oh my, Oh my, I was not expecting him to jump out of nowhere with this big of an army. Oh, he's got himself a hero. Alright, let me grab a sip of my drink and then we'll go dive right in. Rest assured, I might lose this, but you have to remember the forecast is just what it thinks with auto battle. Because there is a level of RNG in this game, it is absolutely possible to win battles you were never meant to survive, and this Dusk Hunter. No complaining. I could use all the help I can get. Or are these a third party?
Hmm. Huh? Hmm.
Cavalry Slayer. If I can get rid of the hero, that should do a lot to curb their enthusiasm. Fight. Alright, the independents are helping fight here. Oh yeah, marking really made him. That's one faction gone, unfortunately. Alright, good, the hero couldn't escape. Well, the fact he's losing a hero is really helpful to me. Alright, one unit, another unit down.
Hmm.
Probably should cast this first, huh? Not your turn. Yeah, I think we're gonna lose here, but honestly, it's probably a small price to pay for getting rid of one of his heroes. is not looking good, I guess. Yeah, I lost a fight there. Two turns. It's not gonna get here in time. Coastal river provinces gain additional food. Units of crew gain 2. A new rally has started. Bone Dragon? Where? Oh, I see. I could select multiple. That's good to know. Neat. Ruler perishes in battle or otherwise, they're cast the void. They still hold it if they'll materialize in 3 turns. If it allows the throne pay, the empire is defeated. Storehouse, library. Artesian. Fiery friend. Achievement. What's this achievement here? Own a dragon. Huh.
Huh?
I will protect this for now until I can get my other armies here. Empire development available. I should have gotten that earlier. Whoops. Use the share board with the throne. Gain 10% to all income. I've been pondering. Those are probably her armies, I'd imagine. Rogue Marauder army. Fireforged stone. Once again, the scouts are going in really weird directions. Trade proposal? Alliance. Well, diplomacy. Their grievances. Trade value. Ignored claims. Oh, technically I have a lot of grievances. Fabricate. Turns out I didn't need to fabricate grievances in my last game, but I'm glad I decided to try it out, just to test out the mechanic. Mass condemnation. Annex new province. Mine. Some more gold income. Enchant the scouts. Research post for the Fireforge storm. Never cleaned that out, did I? Huh. Benevolent conquerors. Vassals gain a regent level. Right of enduring duty. All units gain non-gain +1 rank. Interesting. It's a granary. Sonic Hall. Huh. Interesting. It seems farms are the main thing I need a lot more of. Oh, I see. I can't take until I clean that out.
Haha.
After arduous travels, the bubbling waters of the refreshing Lover's Spring seems very inviting to Tremolus and his army. The peaceful murmur of the stream is punctuated by playful laughter. Don't just stand there. Fair nymphs are frolicking within the waters. They beckon invitingly. The nymphs call out, just come, bathe with us. They beckon. As approaches a small dark. Come on, do not resist. Avert your eyes. Listed reinforcements. They probably intended for me to take Oracle immediately as soon as possible for a new city rather than settling my own, but I think that's a small price to pay. Share vision. There we are. I forgot. Alliance. In previous games, becoming adding an alliance automatically grants you shared vision, but in this game that is not the case. Hmm. Sundrin's not doing much, it looks like. Astral Anchorage. Possible battle. Well, good to know what's here. What's this? Infernal invaders. After bolstering your empire, you receive reports of demons are assembling, striking fear to your citizens' hearts. These must be cleansed. An unchecked Chaos Eater, my zealous incantations will dominate it. Order crisis. Struggle with the forces of order weakens your rule, temporarily decreasing. The strength of this effect scales up. Gain a Chaos Eater unit. Ooh, consume chaos. This is a tier 4 unit. Wow, that's really nice to have. Covenant Faith. Now the vassal city will grant me more Imperium each turn, which is good because I seem to be lacking in it.
Encountered a hostile free city.
I'll
They are
stop.
independents that can be vassalized, integrated, or conquered.
We firebrand predators will fight for our freedom and stand against anyone who threatens, even when they're led by a wild guardian. Or interesting. I've already got war on their overlords, so we'll worry about that later. Looks like the independent cities don't travel too far from their base, which is perfectly fine for me, I think. Pantheon. Awakener. Probably good to get that going. Wildlife Sanctuary. Counts as a forester. Empire development skills are available. Gain a siege project slot. This is going to be important when I start attacking cities. Orders required. Bring a... quarry yet, huh? Alright, let's make one. I don't have any farms at all, oh my. Do I have any foresters? Yeah, I do. Vendor for more cash. A calm settles in the battlefield, or so it seemed. It does not tolerate. Any victory achieved today will be meaningless. Calm settles in the battlefield, or so it seemed, for Yaka does not tolerate silence. Any victory achieved today will be meaningless. It's but upon this gain power, we come to punish we royal level servants. In the meantime, the plans will come to fruition. You burn, reach. I am mortal. If I fall, I return. Your life, however, ends. Don't listen to those lies, Sundrin raised her eagle bow. Fighting for the ones you love is never in vain. Yaka may claim him the Shedrai are undisputed rulers, but they're not. In Magehaven, they're only one faction among many. We of the Covenant condemn their actions, and we confront them where we can. The Covenant are sending you a gift from Magehaven. You'll bring down Yaka the Onslaught. Your trust in my abilities will not be misplaced.
Hmm.
Astral Dew. Here we are. Inquisitor. Alright, we've got a good amount of teams here. New Empire deployment. I don't need Force March. Units and cities gain sensing range. Gain grievances against players with an opposing alignment. Not really necessary, given we already are at war. Blocking and shuffling research. Here. Two more provinces further sounds good to me. Oh, nice. Orders required. Annex a new province. Requires a research post which I've not yet built. Astral Dew is occupied, oh my.
Hmm.
Summon Lightbringer, select new research. Tome of Cold Dark, Subjugation, Tyrant Knight, Sanctuary, Baron's Paradise. Subjugating Raid, Tome, Tyrant Knight, a heavy shock unit specialized in lowering enemy morale. A bit dangerous to be selecting something this
To the
cruel, but
righteous is given the duty of bringing light unto those still in the dark. Whoever takes on this duty shall be granted the right of might. The errant seed must be ground beneath the heel of virtue before it can grow. Your enemies may cower at first, but your armies shall be ever emboldened by their glorious purpose.
subjugating Raid is probably worth it. What's the event log again? Your domain has been invaded.
Hey.
These guys want to fight. I can bring that to him. Yaka likes to hang out by himself, and I'm not entirely sure why. Corrupted Guardian. While approaching the majestic Guardian tree, you're stopped by a regal Guardian emerging from nearby. She greets you warmly. I bid thee a while, Guardian. And my fellow guardians of the tree and I once saved from being destroyed by demons, undead, even mortals. Now, though, an unexpected enemy threatens us, one of our own, a corruption has taken hold of a horn god, who's taken consuming life of the tree itself. I will free it. Grant me the support of the guardian tree, and I will protect it. Oh my. A risky fight, but I probably shouldn't risk it then. Yet, anyways.
Beware, you are engaging with a high-tier unit. Unit tiers are shown in the bottom left of their portraits on the army panel.
You're engaging
The
with a
higher
high-tier
a unit's
unit.
tier, the more...
That makes sense. Alright then. Vendor, a hero has leveled up. Perfect. Archery is he has a lot of archery, warfare, fighting. Sentinel. Zeal. Base attacks gain. Doubled against condemned units. Defense. Might as well keep him protected. Staves of Mending. Yaka is withdrawn to the void. Gonna need the farm sooner than later. Alright, we're going to come as a group. Might as well get reinforcements, I suppose. Subjugating raid. The tribunal. City structure. Knowledge per population and better city stability. Oh, it's actually done on productions. The Abbey. Additional knowledge per farm. Wizard Tower, prison cells. Oh, these are provinces I need to make. Atrium of Light. Staves of Mending. Enchant. Receive a trade proposal. Both rulers can build on each other's claimed provinces without causing. Alrighty, sounds good then. Looks like he's going back to the city there. Occupational hazard. As the troops approach the mercenary guards, we were hired. How about a contract to serve me then? Annex a new province. On to it. New rally has started. No way to win there, unfortunately. Halo Savant. Capture and release Ancient Wonder. Tribunals complete. Select new research. Final ultimatum. Target enemy routing unit. Baron's Palace. Conjure a Divine Beacon. Casting a star of each turn. Friendly unit. Might as well get the gold refund. I don't need to do the Merchant's Guild, I guess. Display of Champion Hero item. Lines grant additional load drive. Locking and shuffling research. Don't really need that. Cities can now build teleporter province improvements. That sounds extremely useful for travel, so let's go and do that. Yaka has returned. Oh, Sundrin's actually helping here. Reduce palisade walls. Tribunal. Solar Nexus. Merchant's Guild, because I need more money, apparently. Market. Add siege projects. Undermine the walls. Wizard's Bombardment requires a fallen tower ancient one. Subjugating Rit. Conjure Divine Beacon. Tyrant Knight. Burden of Guilt. Gained population. Low risk battle. Auto combat. Astral Anchorage is fallen. There we are.
A defeated hero has been put in your prison or crypt. You can either hand them over to their rightful owners and get their equipment in the process, or you can keep them here for now.
Upgrading Rizal Tower will unlock additional benefits. Interesting. Vassalize the conquered city. As a vassalize your vassal, its allied unit will generate empire. However, their allegiance will suffer from the hostile takeover. Migrating. Actually, I should probably go that the other way around. Ruler has leveled up. Good, good, good. Now let's see your support. Strength training. All units gain additional damage. A hero has leveled up. Terrifying aura. Martial expertise. Savant has been captured. Krypton. Your citizens celebration the day which they placate the dead to deceased loved ones, so that their deceased loved ones may rest peacefully. The magistrate explains, to keep the dead from rising and wreaking havoc, our citizens share stories and happiness during festivities around the crypt. That way the deceased know that we're doing fine without them. They can continue their journey without needing to come back and haunt us. Your blessing of the celebration. Would you offer a few words? While you rest, others will wake in your stead. Great cities are built because of your sacrifice. Sacrifice allowed my empire to prosper. Market. Alright, new valuable stuff acquired. Recruiting units cost less gold. Seems good since I want the alleys. Oh, I don't have enough gold even for that. How embarrassing. City was released as vassal. Modifiers, vassalized conquered city. Well, the good news is the relations are positive overall, but it's going to take a little longer. Might as well pay a bit to boost the friendliness here. Ask gold. Thank you, but you can consider this a gift. That gets some good friendliness bonus. Looks like they're taking Oracle. You're complimented. Battle lost by Orichalcum.
Huh?
You're about to start a siege. Add siege projects. Wizard's bombardment. Dragonagers. Enders. Break battlements. They're a free city, so I could ignore them if I felt like it, but I don't want to. Tyrant Knight is complete. Tome of Cold Dark. Tome of Sanctuary. Let's go with the Tome of Sanctuary then. We're going full order after
My
all.
faith is my shield. I am armored by love. I shall envelop the world in this armor to safeguard it and bless it with healing light. I am the bastion of the
Anointed
weak.
people.
I fortify the strong. The warriors of truth follow in my wake, like a wave of justice made flesh.
Here we are. Channeling Chamber. Wizard Tower. Crypts. There. All cities. Insufficient resources. Ah. So yeah, vassalizing is very important.
Hmm. Hmm.
The remains in Crypt. Removes hero from the crypt and the equipment goes in your arsenal. I see, so you can return them to their home, or you can just sell the remains. There's actually an achievement for that, so I'll just have to do that before the map ends. But I've got a bunch of other things to do, so... No valid units in army. Abort the spell, yeah. Oh, that's why I couldn't need to use the Whispering Stone before I could use the, Faithful Whispers. Right. Next rallies in 1 turn. Ripped. Cell remains. Bone Peddler, achievement earned. Gonna just hold off, see if there's others, but it doesn't matter. Tyrant Knight. I do appreciate that I can just make the unit immediately without having to build up the wizard tower or whatever first. That just makes this so much more convenient. Now, Yakathon might be a bit much depending on how many units remain alive. But at the same time, he could be running out of money, and if that's the case, Sundrin has been the seat of order. You receive a plea from our Calcum or imprisoned Halo Savant. We know you hold him. Well, we may just be one city compared to Grand Empire, but he's a great hero, an example of our city to all the firebrand predators. He should not... allow him to return to his people. Release him. Fine. Requires an army on top of it. Cell remains. Enables an army to teleport from one teleporter to another. So yeah, I basically want to make as many of these as possible, looks like. Oh, so I do need the Town Hall 2 to get a tavern. Interesting. And reinforce them, but I don't... If I was afraid that... Tree of the Fae. If I was worried that Yaka might capture them, that's good to do, but here I'm just doing it for funsies. Huh. Hard to believe the tutorial
Race
map took place.
transformations are costly but powerful spells. They alter a race of which you are the keeper, granting them powerful, permanent bonuses.
Major exclusive. Mine are weaker, but have no limitation. Okay, so yeah, the major one I got that made everyone astral, I can only have one of those active, but the others less so. Did people. Being aura. Vassalize the conquered city. Origin champion of the people. Carnival of Flesh. Oh yeah, Yaka is running low on defenses, and it's gonna be a lot harder with me pillaging this. Oh nice, they're protected. How do they feel about that? Pacification. Relations. Alignment.
Huh?
Yeah, they're destroying it just like I am.
Huh?
Battle of Wits. On the High Rostrum, the Grand Scholars of your Empire are competing in a public debate, demonstrating the knowledge and wits of the mended torchbearers. Have become famous for each of the participants is laying out inevitable proof of the theory in eloquent world theory in eloquent ways. Their performance marks another high point in the scholastic golden age. To declare a winner, you're asked to make the most compelling dictum. World is a lock. Knowledge is a key. Knowledge inspires people to greatness. Your vassals grant 10% more resources in tribute. Well, I seem to have a vassal empire focus here. Good news, proceed. Yeah, I guess. Guess I should have built the crypt for the prison. But then again, you get the prison first, so... Wizard's bombardment. Subjugate the raid. Intimidating aura. Select new research. Mighty Meek. Salvation. Estate Hall. Bathhouse Arcade. Due to State Hall. Teleportation Circle. Convent. I probably should have built that earlier, huh? Since this is such a happy place. Research post. Tid people. Transform. Achievement unlocked. My final form. What is... Have your race undergo 3 transformations. Burden of guilt. I'm just gonna debuff the hell out of them, so they're going to be basically helpless. Who's tavern? Bathhouse? Granary. Okay. Burden. What's he got here? NPC army. A tyrant knight. Oh my. A breach is made.
Hmm.
Autocom. Go. And there we are. Victory. Watch a replay of it. Because this looks exciting. Yeah, he's buffing up the best he can, but there's only so much he can do here. Yeah, 2 dragons is a bit much to handle, even with... Horribly. Strengthen. Visions of woe. Awaken. I was basically using one race the entire game, so it was pretty easy to take full advantage of the race transformations. If you're using, however, if you have a much more diverse selection of them, you have to bless all of them, which can cause a lot of upkeep. Although I guess the upkeep is by unit. Well, yeah, everyone's morale is horrible. But then again, they're against an actual demon and a bunch of zombie dragons. Can you really blame them? Dang, that spirit wolf was really doing some work. Then again, research. Not only is it tier 3 unit, it's also got resurgence, so even if it dies, it'll come back as long as you win the fight. Resurgence is kind of crazy good. Dang, they couldn't even flee. That's how rough it was. And there we are, fire and sand aftermath. Victory is what echoes in the streets. Victory is what engraved in the hearts of the first elves for Yaka. The Godir fire has been defeated. Smoke still lingers across the proud city of the Firebrand Brothers while you reflect on your own accomplishment. Was it truly a mortal hero that took down a wizard king, or had your journey of knowledge and power already altered your destiny? You've emerged from this conflict as the hero and savior of your people. Carried by their elation, you can feel your spirits lifted high, beyond the horizon, towards the astral sea. So to conclude your ascension. Victory! Of the timeline. Oh, I see. Interesting. Huh, he made an outpost shortly after me. Sunrise, Lighthaven, Utopia. Yeah, he was at his peak around turn 24 when we were still getting our feet wet there. And here's where he ambushed me. Around turn 31. Yeah. Research. Oh, wow. He was actually really good at research the whole time. Sundrin, I guess, doesn't prioritize her research too much. It's not a huge deal once you already have what you need, but a lot of the higher tier passives and stuff. Yeah. I do like that once you get the passive that unlocks a new unit, you can build it from your cities regardless of anything. I mean, it'll obviously take a little while for the ones that aren't developed, but it's nice to not have to build both things to make it built in a reasonable time frame, and also the item to unlock in the building to unlock in the first place.
By repelling the invasion of Yaka, the spark of divinity was ignited, and a new Godir ascended to the cosmic pantheon. Beyond the veil of mortality, the pantheon represented an entirely different world. For while the Godir could walk the realms as gods, they had to abide by rules when dealing with their own kin within the astral sea. In Mage Haven, a world near the center of the astral sea, the Godir of the Pantheon had established their forum of council. It was a place warded by an ancient spell. Stripped of their abilities to harm one another, even the fiercest enemies could meet up in Mage Haven. Here, the Godir constructed their world gates, through which they embarked on their journeys of exploration and expansion that defined the Fourth Age of Wonders.
As far as proving worthy to withstand. Sure, why not? Ooh, and I got the XP. I get why they add these things, but like at first I thought it was just cosmetics like icons, but not quite. Yeah, it unlocks new stuff. You can have new Empire passives and backstories for your characters. And while it is nice that you can change customize so much here. I don't know. It's not a huge deal since I intend to play the game a good bit, and for the record, this is not one of those games where I'm going to only ever play it on stream. I will allow myself the ability to play it whenever I feel like it. However, not sure why it needed a progression system at all. Well, I'm not going to get mad. I'm just going to point and blame League of Legends, like I always do. This is completely unrelated to the fact I used to play Dota 2 at one point to be quiet. And yes, I know the concept existed long before League. I was trying to make a point. Wizard culture tree. Tyrant Knight Hero Origin. Ah, interesting. They start with a lot more. Barbaric Warlord, Berserker's Great Axe. Oh, so this unlocks a culture trait while these are hero origins. Interesting.
Choose your destination.
Become an ambassador and venture. One Spanish wizard. Alright. I might see about making some new leaders here because,
Your journey starts here.
Sundrin. Oh, yeah, I did unlock Sundrin and Yaka. They're not playable now, however. Alright. So good to know. The story isn't individual heavy as it was last time, where it was specifically about Sundrin and the others' personal journeys, but the good news is it does allow you to use your own custom characters, so I think I'm going to do precisely. I might see about making some more custom ones. I might also do some random maps along the
Choose your
way, so
destination.
yeah, sounds good. I'll just continue on here, maybe make some new custom characters and use those, and we'll see how that goes. But I guess that'll be good for now. Alright. Well, until next time, thank you for watching, hope you had a good time, and I'll see you later.